I'm an orphan and I'm going to change your life in few minutes. The best way to change your life, like if you really want to transform your life forever, is to realize that the place you live, the environment you find yourself in, is responsible for who you become. And I'm going to tell you this. I remember after my school, I was staying with my auntie, and I had this friend who just visited Lagos. We went to school together, and I forced myself to visit him. He didn't invite me. So when I get to the airport, let's start from airport. I have never been in airport in my life. That was how the level of poverty, the level of nobody I was. I've never been in airport, so I don't know how the system works. I was in the airport and I find money for one of the security out there to help me out with everything. So when I got to Lagos, that was where the bigger issue started. I didn't know you are not allowed to carry your bag in. The security will help you. And they have this thing, more like the one at the airport where you go through scanning and everything. When I got inside the hotel, it was so big, like so massive and clean. I haven't been in an environment like that in my life. And something happened to me that day. From the moment I walked into that door, I nearly had a high blood pressure. Everything in me was afraid. And I realized that I don't belong here. My mind keep telling me you are here by mistake. But because I already told my friend that I'm on my way, he told me the room number. Here's the worst part. I didn't know in order for me to have access to his room, I need a key card. So I walked straight to the lifter after someone pointed it to me and I got stuck. I was in that lifter for a couple minutes. Someone came in and then used his card to access the number of the room he was going to. When he stopped, I came down. I found myself in a place where there's this, you can tell these people are not just ordinary people, they are wealthy. Like these are rich people. They were having meeting. So the security rushing, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? And then they took me downstairs and then my friend came down and they took me to his room. And after that, we came down to eat at the buffet. Remember, before now, I don't know what buffet means. I've never been there in my life. I do not know what it means. And when we came down to eat, I saw children. There was every kind of food there, any kind of food you can think of. And there were all these children, all these little kids coming to take food. And one of them fall down rice. So he mistakenly pushed a rice and he fall down. I'm afraid to go near that food. And these kids are actually playing with it. They keep coming with their plate, taking food themselves. The point I'm trying to make is something happens to my mind that day. After that day, I told myself that I have to be useful. Whatever I came from is not who I went back with that day. Something in me changed, and I decided that I was not going to be poor. It's not that I don't have respect for rich people. The point I'm trying to make is for you to realize that environment transform your mind. Now, we went out to the club, to the beach, and I can tell you that after that day, the amount I ever had in my account has never gone lower than the amount I came with that day. Something happens to me that place that made my mind realize that there are more out there. My advice I'm going to give you there is no matter what you want to do, content, anything you can think of, the first thing I want you to do, maybe your friend or your uncle that is in another state that is bigger than yours or more developed than yours or in a different country, look for a way, beg them, and pay them a visit. That will be the best decision you ever made. Everybody come online and they tell you, read this book, read that book, learn how to do this, learn a handwork. The first thing that transforms your mind towards wealth is environment. Go out there, go to places you have never been before, and just come back. That one alone, when I went back, that environment was so stuck in my mind that I needed to raise money to go back to Lagos for my birthday. So when I went back to Lagos, it's still there. The place I went to like relax during my birthday was in the beach that we went. The hotel was the place I stayed. Things changed in me. Environment is one of the most powerful tool out there for mental transformation that nobody's talking on social media. Go and try it yourself, and then you come and argue with me on the comment section.